Can you just walk us through maybe just how it was finding him, the overall manhunt, and just everything that went into it?
Yeah, so I think we found him around 7:30 last night, and so when you put that many hours in an investigation, and the men and women are exhausted working for you, away from their families, their homes, citizens are being diligent trying to help you locate him, which they did. Right, that's the very reason we located him, is because citizens in Muscatine did not stop calling us to give us information. And that's really the whole philosophy behind community policing, right? It's prevention, but it's also a collaboration of our citizens, our business owners, to help us give us the tools. And so building those relationships with the community, there is no law enforcement community in the world that can do their job without citizens helping you. So we were very relieved when we found him. We were, I think, a couple of sighs of exhaustion, right? A lot of joy, and a lot of joy from the citizens in that area that were proud to get a danger out of their area and get somebody off the streets.
Yeah, and then how are your officers doing? The one specifically that got shot, and those that were affected immediately with the incident?
So the officer who shot is doing well. He's expected to make a full recovery, right? We're blessed for that. This incident could have unfolded several different ways, and so we'll take it the way it unfolded. There's no injured civilians or children that were in the area. And so the rest of the team, it's going to take a while. Trauma is an interesting beast, right? And so we'll continue to deal with that on the mental health side and really getting them what they need to continue to improve and do better. And administration here is very much on board that if we have these officers healthy, right? If you love these men and women enough, I promise you they'll love the community they're serving. And so we'll get them back up and running when they're able to do so, and get them back out in the community doing what they love to do.
Yeah, you mentioned the effect on the officers. This summer's been a rough one for you guys in general. So how is the morale around here?
It's been a pretty crazy summer. You know, we're just trying to move forward from June 1st. There's been several other incidents. You know, the public hears about June 1st, and then we hear about Friday, the 14th? There's several things in the middle, right? We don't stop working because of major events, but they're healing through that. It's been very hectic. It's been very crazy. But this community has come forward like nothing I've ever seen before. Not only June 1st, but even Friday and August 14th. I mean, the outpour, the support, the thousands of people who have sent stuff, called in, best wishes, food. It's been outstanding. And so we're doing well. It's going to take time. We ask for a little grace if something isn't handled the right way, but we're human. They have families at home, and they're exhausted. So we'll get geared up and we'll push forward.
Yeah, and then I guess what's next for Markley Jackson now that he's locked up and you guys don't have to worry about that chase anymore?
What's next for Markley Jackson?
Yeah, I guess we've seen his charges and everything. So what jail is he at specifically?
He's at the Muscatine County Jail. I hope the next thing for him is many years in prison. So I have nothing left for him other than we're going to finish up our investigation and move on, and we won't let Markley Jackson define the city of Muscatine. I can promise you that.
Absolutely, Alex.
I may not have read about it, but how are the officers doing? And I heard that both of them got hit, nothing too serious, but they still doing good?
We had one officer that was hit.
Officer. Okay.
Yeah, and he's doing good and expected to make a full recovery.
Fantastic. All right.
Yeah.
That's all I was wondering.
Yeah, I think that's all we got. It was a nice quick little interview. Anything else you think that we didn't touch on?
Anything important?
I have nothing else to add other than the fact that what you have is what every community really comes together to do, and you have citizens and law enforcement working together, and that is where all of your community events pays off. Arrests and citations are part of our job, but it's not our main focus. Building relationships is the very reason why we're here today, because the community stepped up and came forward, and they helped us for the apprehension of Mark Jackson, and I'm forever grateful for that.